They want you to be weak, docile, so you easily forget that I am the way, the truth, and the light. No one comes to the Father except through me.
St. Malachi. If not, I suggest you go do some research. Here you have Pope Francis kissing the feet of political leaders from around the world and getting angry at the people that need him the most. Here you see Pope Francis kissing the hands of David Rockefeller, Henry Kissinger, and John Rothschild, the most powerful people on earth. Almost like he's there for them and not his faithful followers. Continuing to show his anger towards the people. In the year 1139, Archbishop Malachi received visions of the future that included the name of 112 more popes who would rule until the end of time. His visions of the next 112 popes ended with Peter the Roman, by which then the dreadful judge would judge his people. The end. Pope Francis just happens to be number 112, and he chose his name in honor of St. Francis of Assisi, whose father was Peter. Most, if not all, of St. Malachi's predictions came true and are spot on, and I encourage you to research his predictions. Some say these predictions are all forgery and false, but whoever wrote these down hundreds of years ago did a really good job of predicting each pope. So is Pope Francis the last pope before the end? Only time will tell.
You tell me a time in history, friends, where corrupt politicians would fly into an active war zone. I mean, it's so terrifying that Justin Trudeau took his kids. You know, you tell me what's so important that an 81-year-old lady, Nancy Pelosi, would fly to Ukraine. Adam Schiff, fly to Ukraine. Freeland, our number one and number two, fly into an active war zone. You see, there's something there that don't pass the smell test. There's something there that's corrupt. Why did they go to Ukraine? Don't tell me it's to show support. They show plenty of support by sending all this money there. They're over there to show how the money's going to be spent through the backroom deals. I guarantee you, you'll have Burisma and these energy companies all taking care of Pelosi's family, Schiff's family, Trudeau's family. You watch the book deals that these people get. We already know Harris got a book deal. Ain't nobody reading her book. Come on, these people are corrupt and corrupt to the core. People need to wait.
All right. Here we go right here. These motherfuckers on the right with their stupid fucking Jelly Roll song, a trendy motherfucking red dirt fucking sleeveless t-shirt, fucking barbed wire tattoo wrapping around their fucking bicep. You motherfuckers are just as dumb as that fucking blue-haired liberal kid with the nipple rings. You know, the fella with the lady jeans on. Trump is not hashtag your guy. The dude married a minor that he met on Epstein Island, for fuck's sake. Introduced us to Operation Warp Speed, $8 trillion in fucking debt. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, if you're buying any of this bread and circus shit, then you don't understand how fucking empires rise and fall. Like, there's the age of exploration and conquest, and then this is met by the age of the like Enlightenment legislation or whatever, where they establish some kind of order, and then there is commerce, and then there is affluence, and then there is decadence. This is where we are now, where you guys are paying taxes you don't owe to lizards that are haphazardly stuffed in skin suits, who fucking traffic and eat your babies. My friend Infinite Reality lost her channel this weekend, and it was a shitty thing for YouTube to do. Steven, Susan, you fucking tranny, you hermaphrodite. You should give her channel back. Don't be mad because you're not a biological woman and you'll never have a womb. But I mean, these are facts. It is what it is. So today's episode is going to be brought to you by drugs. I've got some, and so I will be doing them periodically throughout. My dog is itching a lot, so there's going to be a lot of that. Barkley's real good about loudly eating his ass when I've got to get on here and say some bullshit that doesn't need to be said or whatever. So no, I figured I would fucking, to accompany my fucking resume being entered into the hiring pool for fucking Wellington's very own municipal police department. I figured I would just hop on and take this moment to say, Chief Tracy Heath, my nigga, I love you, man. The way that you didn't protect me and my property or property rights, it's inspired me to work for you. So let's make a deal, dude. You can still be Tony Danza, and I'll be that chick that laughs all funny or whatever. I mean, she was kind of hot, right? Whatever her fucking WAP name was, I don't really remember.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Yeah, something like that.
And Pepsi, yeah.
And what's it gonna do?
It actually reveals if there's parasites in pork.
Parasites?
Yeah, you have to cook pork so carefully because of this issue.
And then what?
Keep an eye. Well, you can actually see right here, some little pops are coming up.
There are little things coming up. That's not... Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah, except for they go way bigger. Like they'll crawl their way out. This, I've never seen it start going this fast, but they're starting right there to pop out.
Oh, they are starting. What are those?
Parasites.
No.
Yeah, this is why you can't eat uncooked pork. For real.
Let me see that thing. And there's little... What is that there?
See? Yeah, look, let it go.
That's a parasite?
That is a parasite.
I don't know.
Here, I need to put more on it.
And how much...
Oh, big one's coming. Look it right there. You can see it starting to wiggle its way out.
I don't think I'm convinced.
What do you mean?
I think that's like little bits of fat or something.
I promise you it's not fat. The longer we have it in there, the more they don't like the habitat that's going on. And they'll start to come out. Like, these are clearly just babies.
These are babies?
Babies. I've seen them like get this long.
How long does it take?
Not very long usually. Like, this is coming out fast. Like, these little ones are coming out really fast. And this is fresh.
Here?
Like, look, this is fresh. You can't see that here. This is fresh. Got it today.
And then, are you expecting more?
Yeah, I guarantee you there'll be way more in here. Here, I'm gonna put fresh soda in it. You can actually see them, like the heads of them popping through. It's so gross. Look, you can see them starting to crawl their way out.
This one's moving. Oh, gross. That is disgusting. I am never eating pork again.
Hot motherfucking shit, hot motherfucking shit.
You can use copper pyramids to heal your body. You can create a copper pyramid. You can put your seeds underneath the copper pyramid and it will help them germinate quicker and they will also be much healthier. You can also put food under a pyramid and it will preserve itself indefinitely. This is a fascinating one. Les Brown talked about this. He put food underneath a pyramid and above a pyramid, and he noticed that it would preserve itself indefinitely. So you could take like an egg, crack it open, put it in a pyramid, or place it above a pyramid, and it will preserve itself. And if you want to bring it back, you just put a little water on it. This was the work of Les Brown. He understood that we could use shapes to heal, preserve our body, preserve the energy, the aura, the essence of everything. You even saw copper vinyl records. Copper vinyl records before plastic. Statue of Liberty, copper. Buddhist monk temples, copper. You see copper all over the place. So why would we not be doing things with copper? It doesn't make any sense.
It does make sense. It makes all kinds of motherfucking sense. You big old smelly homo.
And Pepsi, yeah.
And what's it gonna do?
It actually reveals if there's parasites in pork.
Parasites?
Yeah, you have to cook pork so carefully because
Parasites. Parasuckum. Let's see where we got. God, I'm so fucking tired, man. I just Honestly, I forgot a long time ago what I was going for here. Like why I'm still in this fight. What this fight even is, I don't fucking know.
Твою мать!
What? They're glitching, just glitching. Suck. I fucking hate you, streamer. Oh, God. Fucking heavy farted. Far as we can. Let's get ourselves banned today, huh?
Get this out to as many people as you can. You could save a life.
We know the mechanism of this too. The spike proteins enters the nucleus of the cells and binds to our DNA. So anybody who says that it doesn't irreversibly bind to your DNA are wrong. They're not reading the scientific literature. And when it binds to the DNA, it blocks the door. And when it binds to the DNA, it starts making it into an abnormal cell that if that cell replicates will turn into cancer. And then it bars the door, blocks the door, and doesn't allow our God-given immune system repair enzymes to come in and repair the damage that spike protein has caused. Hence, that allows cancer to form, and why we are seeing, and Dr. Ryan Cole has talked about this a lot, why are we seeing this explosion of cancer in people that get these shots? People that have been in remission, been treated, they're in remission, or they said they don't have cancer anymore, suddenly they're exploding. And it's endometrial cancer, all kinds of blood cancers, lymphatic cancers, breast cancers from these shots, and we know the mechanism. It's not a guess. Data came out just in the last 2 weeks that if a person is injected, they're 8.12 times more likely to be infected with Omicron. Again, suppression of your immune system, suppression of your white blood cells, ablation of your toll-like receptors. The more shots you get, the more you destroy your immune system, and the faster that happens. And it's anticipated, the German data says that by the end of 2022, every fully vaccinated person over the age of 30 may have the equivalent of full-blown vaccine-induced immune-suppressed AIDS. This is government data from Germany. This came out about 2 weeks.
Pass it on.
A little bit of government aids don't sound too bad. A little bit of government aids. We could do a little bit of government aids.
It's Wisconsin has joined 20 other states in legalizing the liquefying of dead humans and flushing them down the municipal sewer system. And if you know from my research in the past, those then liquefied dead humans, many of whom died from the vaccine, of course, are being turned into biosludge and then spread on the crops as a form of fertilizer. So we have entered the realm now in 2021. This is not an exaggeration. It's all confirmed, double vetted, verified, that people killed by vaccines are dissolved into liquid, flushed down the drain, concentrated into biosludge, and spread on the food crops. Owen, this is like the Matrix. They are feeding the dead to the living. It's all 100% confirmed, and it's happening now in 2021.
This is just unbelievable. A new angle to where the world is going.
Oh, shit. I guess I should have probably asked our tranny overlords if we were able to speak truth yet. Well, cheers to that. I don't really care.
The trauma bond that forms in a victim of narcissistic abuse is a type of Stockholm syndrome. Let me explain. The Stockholm syndrome is a coping mechanism in a captive or abusive situation where victims form positive feelings for their captors or abusers over time. This condition got its name from a 1973 bank robbery in Stockholm, Sweden, that resulted in a 6-day standoff with authorities where the captives developed positive feelings and compassion for their captors. Some of them even refused to testify against the bank robbers. This condition can apply in various abuse situations where people with authority and control abuse the people that they have authority over. Narcissists use various manipulation and control techniques such as gaslighting and intermittent reinforcement to abuse and trap their victims in their relationships. This creates a trauma bond or a Stockholm syndrome with the abuser because you have these strong feelings for this abuser even though you know you're being abused. And that's what makes it so hard for victims to get out and escape.
Well, I think it's commendable that anybody on TikTok at all fucking says or does anything other than just kind of be in the way of somebody else's video and point like this and then hold some stupid little microphone like this and maybe say some dumb shit about axe this person that or whatever. TikTok's stupid, and it's fucking retarded. If you're putting out content that you have to sit and read, like if you don't know enough about it to fucking talk about it, dude, just fucking spare everybody, dude. You're not the one to be telling nobody, man. Shut the fuck up.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Cremation takes 30 gallons of fuel and pumps about 540 pounds of CO2 into the atmosphere. So we've devised a system that runs about 90% cleaner than that. We would have a base of organics. The body would be placed here. The rest of the organics and flowers would be placed here. We would simply close the lid and we would be set. The microbes, when given heat and moisture, become super active. Our body comes up, in our case, to about 160, 165 degrees. It'll stay there for well over a week, 10 days. The heat obviously keeps the microbial activity super active, and at the end of a month, our body is pretty much transformed completely. There's some bone that remains. It's reduced. It's put back into the soil. It's let to sit for another month. And when we're done, this is what it looks like.
He didn't really like the thought of cremation. So about a year before he passed, he had heard that Governor Inslee had passed the law about the the terramation. And so he really researched it, and he decided that that is what he wanted, and he wanted to give back to nature. Now that I've gone through the process, I'm all for this. I will be terramated. I had lost my husband a year before Andrew, and we had him cremated, and I really wish it had been available then.
Like, share, and subscribe, please. Helps out a lot. Thank you.
It's all bullshit. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's all bullshit. This thing just it doubles back and fucking, you know, it sniffs its own farts ever so fucking happily. It's funny, you know, we're working on Nazis won the Second World War, infiltrated the American government documentary. He's talking about fucking Mangala and mind control and fucking the alphabet agencies and the fucking multiple birthing stuff that was going on down in South America, where the supposed Nuremberg fucking, you know, SS officers were tried, but that shit never happened. They moved them here to Texas, to Oklahoma, and to Kansas, where they became good little Americans. And you know, I don't know, man, the cancer, the shit that happened with Sarah. It's just like, come on, dude. Come on, man. Like, you couldn't write a shittier fucking story. This shit's so fucking gay. Gay as fuck. Hella gay. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I fucking hate it here. I fucking hate it here a whole bunch, man. Place sucks. It is not my home. Also gay. Also really, really gay. I'm fucking tired.
We today announce the kickoff of Exercise Steadfast Defender 2024, which commences next week and runs through May. Steadfast Defender 24 will be the largest NATO exercise in decades, with participation from approximately 90,000 forces from all 31 allies, plus our good partner, Sweden. The alliance will demonstrate its ability to reinforce the Euro-Atlantic area via transatlantic movement of forces from North America. This reinforcement will occur during a simulated emerging conflict scenario against a near-peer adversary. Steadfast Defender 24 will be a clear demonstration of our unity, our strength, and our determination to protect each other, to protect, of course, our values and the rules-based international order. We today announce the kickoff of Exercise Steadfast Defender 2024, which commences next week and runs through May. Steadfast Defender 24 will be the largest NATO exercise in decades, with participation from approximately 90,000 forces from all 31 allies, plus our good partner.
Oh yeah, Operation Steadfast, whatever the fuck. It's just a bunch of crap. Star in a jar, fucking Iron Dome, fucking whatever you want to call it. All this it's all just bullshit, man.
If you really want to be transformed, you have to live an intentional life. This is so simple, I don't want you to miss it. Most people don't lead their life, they accept their life. And when you accept your life, you are living on things that are not worthy of your time and effort and energy. To go uphill, you have to be intentional. Nobody ever went uphill by accident. You've never read a book on accidental achievements. You have to be intentional with what you do and who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I intentionally am going to request that you guys send me lots of money so that I can do copious amounts of drugs. I'm trying to do, bitch. So also, fuck this place. Let's see what we got here. Dirk.
Of you constitutes identity theft. And that's the Federal Trade Commission Code, subsection 805A.
Okay.
Title 15, subsection 1692D. Title 15, subsection 1692D. Oh, no. Hold on, mute your mics, please. We're trying to convey this young lady. If you would, I would appreciate it. And you should probably be writing all these down. Subsection 1028A, aggravated identity theft.
And that's how I found this. I went searching.
Then you got the Social Security Administration Form 89, which is a $5,000 to just, they got to pay to play, baby. Just like Hillary Clinton said, you got to pay to play. And they have to pay that $5,000 up front and then get permission to and inform the Social Security Administration what they're even going to utilize it for. Title 15, subsection 1681A, definitions, Q3, identity theft. Then we have the Fourth Amendment, because everybody forgets about the Constitution, the law of the land, and the power that it has. It's a violation of the Fourth Amendment because it's an invasion of your privacy, because you have a right to be secure in your person's, house's, papers, and effects. All right? Then, for identity theft, Title 26, subsection 7529er. Hey, Title 26, subsection 7529er A. All right, that is the tax code. 17 CFR, subsection 248.201. 17 CFR, subsection 248.201. B38, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Definitions of identity theft. And those go into the elements of identity theft. And I'm going to tell you right now, what I'm giving you with identity theft, literally, if you understand that everybody's a third-party debt collector, everybody's engaged in this identity theft. And 17 CFR, subsection 248.201, B38, 1, 2, 3, and 4 gives you the elements of identity theft and the definition for identity theft. And you use that with third-party debt collectors, and they are F-U-C-K-E-D fucked. 16 CFR subsection 603.2. 16 CFR subsection 603.2. Identity theft. Title 18 subsection 1029 6AB. Title 18 subsection 1029 6AB. Electronic transfer of identification constituting identity theft. Electronic fund transfers. Title 9 131.000 U.S. DOJ / Hobbs Act, Title 18, subsection 1951, Title 18, subsection 371. So Title 9, 131.000 U.S. DOJ / Hobbs Act, HOBBS Act, Title 18, subsection 1951 / Title 18, subsection 371. I just gave you the holy grail for smoking anybody that is attempting to collect the debt without your permissible permission. Nothing in this subchapter shall be construed to authorize the bringing of legal action by debt collectors. Period. Nothing. 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 What is the lawyer? The lawyer is a debt collector. He's trying to collect the debt, right? No, I'm the lawyer on behalf of the principal. Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. I don't see your principal sitting next to you. Furthermore, I don't see a warrant of attorney. Shut your lying motherfucking mouth. You're a debt collector, aren't you? Aren't you?
How can they do this to us? Oh my gosh.
No, we did it to ourselves.
Well, so then let me ask you another. This is real general here.
I don't blame a thief for being a thief. You know what I do? I blame myself for not putting shit away, knowing the motherfucker was a thief. All right.
I know, but we're learning now, right?
Okay, so hold on. I got a better. Because you fucking love this shit. Where'd it go?
And when this is all said and done, is there an easier way to, rather than, doing the coupons and accept it for value and all that with with utilities and whatnot and go just it's such a fight. Is there not an easy way around this? I mean, should I go ahead and send in the affidavit of debts are all prepaid and private use of negotiation?
No, what you should do is walk in there and go, Your Honor, I agree a debtor should pay a fucking debt. And they took an application and they're the debtor and they're using false and misleading statements to claim that I owe them something without proving that they ever lent me a motherfucking thing.
Well, and on every single credit card on the back, reading the back of it, it says that if you send them written instructions to inform you of the original the original creditor, that they have to cease any collections or reporting or anything immediately. And there's nothing else after that. So they're basically just admitting that we're the original creditors.
Watch for your court case. Pursuant to Congress under Title 15, U.S. Code 1692J. Judge, are you familiar with 1692J? Are you familiar with Congress? Do you follow Congress every now and again? 1692J. This is a declaration by Congress. Furnishing certain deceptive forms, Your Honor, including that forgery you're waving around asking me if that's my signature. It is unlawful to design, compile, and furnish any form knowing that such form would be used to create a false belief in little old me, the consumer, Judge, that a person other than the creditor of such consumer is participating in the collection of or in an attempt to collect a debt. By you waving that paper in front of my face, Judge, asking me if I signed it, knowing damn good well that's a forgery, Judge. You actively participating in trying to push upon me a false belief that somehow I acquired some mystical, magical loan that I have to pay back. And you're helping them attempt to collect the debt such consumer allegedly owes such creditor, when in fact such person is not so participating. So, Judge, you're allowing this dipshit over here I've never met in my life, don't recognize, placate to you that somehow he has power of attorney or warrant of attorney or some type of contract granting rise to him representing some non-existent fucking dead entity while he attempts to steal from me, knowing full on fucking well that I'm the original creditor. Any person who violates the section, Judge, shall be liable to the same extent and in the same manner as a debt collector is liable under sections 1692K of this title for failure to comply with the provision of this subchapter. Judge, maybe you don't understand. Let's see if we can. Oh, you're gonna. There you go. It's gonna freeze. So that's 1692J.
Uh-huh.
All right. And you just have all kinds of fun in here. Multiple debts, validation of debts, legal B. There's one that specifically speaks about fucking lawyers. And I fucking love it.
Well, I'm countersuing, and I've got to get that to the attorney, or excuse me, the court on Tuesday. I just haven't done that yet. I already filed like 3 different motions to dismiss and a subpoena for discovery of documents. So,
all right, 1692, Title 15, 1692G, grab C and throw it on there.
Okay.
And you know what you can do? In all fucking honesty, you can fucking form a judicial notice with all of 1692. Then just turn around and file it on the fucking record as a judicial notice. This is Judge, Your Honor, this is the law we're going to go by in this court. I'm the new sheriff in town, and we're going to be enforcing exactly what Congress says.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Do they get, I mean, this is my first time, so I don't want to be like too, rude. I want to be a little bit respectful.
Oh, test the water. Are you look, are you kidding me?
Well, I don't want to be, but I just don't want to like.
You catch a boy coming in through your daughter's window, 15 years old. Are you just going to be like real polite and coy about it? And we should probably box popcorn and talk about your hormones. No, you're getting a baseball bat inside the fucking dome, you little shit. Don't ever come back to my daughter's window at 2 a.m. and act like her daddy ain't fully fucking aware what your little hormone ass is thinking about. Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
Now, I raised
a very good feeling and emotion and apply that to that lion looking boy over there who's trying to take food off your motherfucking plate. Yeah. See, people that hang around me tend to end up looking at the world just a little
I love it. This is awesome. I'm just like literally I've been going through this since the 1st of June because I wrote promissory notes for 5 credit cards and so I've got stellar records of everything, registered mail, administrative process, opportunity cure. I've done everything right. But I've got this this one that's suing, and I'm just is like when I get new credit cards now, I mean what can I do to put in place to make things just a little more
Change contract. You have all the power in the world to change contract.
And what if they just decide to cancel the credit card then? No big deal, just go to the next one?
Now, if they cancel your card, that's what you need in the contract to let them know that they are not to terminate access to your credit in any way, shape, or form, because what they actually have is some type of license that grants them through like a TT&L account to access at like a portal directly into your Social Security account. And what all they're doing is shutting it down. It's like a fire hose. They can turn it on, they can increase the level, they can decrease the level, all that good shit. It's a method of control. See, they got everybody out there chasing paper and chasing dollars, and I owe, off to work I go.
It's exhausting.
Yeah. And they do that to keep you distracted and from doing any constructive thinking and to keep you from doing what I do, which is fucking read. Because the last thing they want is 100,000 fucking Derek Gonzalez's out there beating on their fucking door saying, hey, you scallywags, you're gonna walk the fucking plank. This is a mutiny. We're taking over your fucking shit, buddy. Yeah, you guys want to play fucking pretend like you're fucking 12 years old and never want to grow up and Peter Pan about to kick the shit out of you, right? Because that's what they're doing. They're pretending that they're on a vessel in dry dock in the middle of the land, and we're in a flood and the water's overlaying, and maybe we're pirates on the land. They're big fucking kids that have never grown up that have been portrayed to be these noble, honorable people.
Well, I already put in a motion, or I already filed a motion to dismiss for jurisdiction with an affidavit of status. So, but I asked the clerk if I could get a hearing before the judge before the hearing that they set, and she said no. So, I was just hoping he'd dismiss it beforehand. I guess I can't be so lucky, huh?
Yeah. No, the judge has got, look, he's got a financial interest in this. Anybody that thinks they're just going to go, oh, yeah, throw this one. That's a rarity that happens. They've got a financial interest. They got a financial interest. Because why? Because every judge is a banker working on behalf of a fucking bank. Sits on a bench, which is identified Black's Law 4th edition as a bank. And the judge is identified in Black's Law, I think it's 5th or 6th edition, as a banker. And you go look up banker, and it's circular in nature, and says
no.
He works for the banker. Everybody, your politicians, all these motherfuckers work for the bankers. All of them. Lord Mayor Rothschild, I give a fuck not who creates the fucking laws in any nation so long as I make the money.
Derek, is there any chance you can touch on what Kirk started before everything went haywire earlier today, or the prosecuting forms, the A091A?
A091.
Yeah. Touch on that?
I'm gonna leave that to Kirk to discuss. One, because if we open up that ball of wax, we're gonna miss some questions.
Okay, yeah, that's about the time I lost you guys. It was about the time at the end of the
we all lost contact at some point during the exchange.
No, that's good. Thank you, though.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to look him up a little bit.
Thanks.
Speaking, you unmute your mic. You should maybe that one. Oh, yeah, I'm an asshole. I have to do that because rude bastards won't mute themselves, and then they're powwows in the background. Smoking joints.
All right. Derek. Derek, I'm working on child support.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is the best way to handle child support, is it with the W-4 process?
Child support. Check it out. They're attempting to collect the debt, aren't they? Yeah, and child support is lodged under Title 42, non-positive law, under Bill 666, tucked under the was the executive branch? Yeah, tucked under the executive branch, Title 42, under the Social Security Administration Act, right?
666, mark of the beast.
Yeah, so it's a private for-profit organization guised as some government entity, which is a false and misleading statement, presuming and assuming that you entered into a agreed to be stocked by your fucking government officials who are not supposed to take interest in profits and gains outside their oath of office, but clearly are fucking. So you can challenge the debt, the contract, everything, even though in Title 15, it's really funny. Where the fuck is it at? Let's see here. I'm 65, Title 15. You can still, believe it or not, you can still hit them with Title 15, 1692G. Produce the original creditor, produce the wedding signature contract, show who I owe a debt to, then you can get a hold of the head. Child Support Enforcement Division, head of CPS out of Washington, D.C., and write him a nice little letter that says, I believe you believe I owe you a debt. If you cannot verify that debt within the next 21 days, I will presume and assume that you engaged in an artifice and a scheme in order to deprive me of my life source energy in a form of cruel and unusual extortion, which constitutes a violation under the law of the land, Article 1, Section 8, or the 8th Amendment, cruel and unusual punishment. It's cruel and unusual punishment, which constitutes torture.
1692.
Hey, yeah, here, I showed it to you. I don't know if you can see the screen. 1692G, right here. You want this one? You're gonna dispute that. You're gonna put them on notice that you're gonna put them on notice on this if they've already got you on child support. The fact that you never disputed or whatever, because you didn't understand what's going on, still doesn't constitute or grant rise to any of their orders having any validity. They're valid, void in amincio, and then no pleading or anything like that constitutes as a first fucking notice. All right. And remember, you're disputing the entirety of the debt because it's from the day they ordered it till the day she's 22, 25, 26, whatever the fuck it is nowadays. So it's not just the whatever it is a month. You want the full accounting. You get a hold of the head guy at Child Support Enforcement Division or OCFE. What is it? Fuck, it's been so long since I've done the whole child support thing. And you want the head honcho because he operates through DHHS, all the other child support enforcement agencies throughout the United States. So if that motherfucking top dog can't validate or verify that motherfucking debt, and he doesn't remove that record and zero balance that account and clean that motherfucker, you can hit him for $30 million fucking dollars. Which is what I'm getting ready to do with that dipshit. Because they caused me a lot of strife, heartache, hardship, loss, fucking lost time. I missed my daughter's birthday because I was in jail for reported child support. So she suffered immense, what was a injured, hardship, loss, damage as well. You know, those are precious moments I can never get back. And I'm gonna nail the fuckers to the wall. That's why I'm getting ready to disappear. Because I have some fucking work to do. Some work to do. And this right here, I'm telling you, if you study 1601 to 1693, and you put in maybe a year, 2 years, writing up some notices on some people, I would say you'd probably be pretty close to fucking retirement because everything since 1913 has been about excise taxes, consumer credit transactions, bonds, and promissory notes, bills of exchange. Excise taxes, promissory notes, bills of exchange, letters of credit. That's what the whole thing's about. And we are tax exempt, period. Oh, and insurance, that's what it is. Excise taxes, bonds, promissory notes, bills of exchange, letters of credit, drafts, site drafts, any notes, all right? And then insurance. And that's why when you do a consumer credit transaction, they're saying that you can get life insurance, you can get health insurance, you can get all this fucking insurance you want, put it in finance chart, and then do a rescission, because everything is about excise taxes and insurance, bonds and negotiable instruments. That's the whole economic system. This is the fucking key. You don't have to go around going, you gotta change my status. What you need to change is your thought fucking process. That's what needs to change. That's it. Look, I've met guys in the field who proclaim to be fucking carpenters. I've been doing that shit since I was fucking 13 years old. I've been in multiple industries. Master of none. Fucking pricks who tied you in with a marriage license and everything else so they could access your estate. Because here's the thing. CVS is saying that you owe child support predicated on the fact that they took care of your offspring and lent her the funds, or him the funds. But they have never paid my ex. Not motherfucking once. Not once. And Blessing versus Freestone is very clear. It says 5 women in Arizona got in a big tip because they were paying $25 a month, which proves that they were consumers and they were engaged in commerce with a private for-profit entity. Okay. And they were paying for this service. And the judge said, look, first of all, you guys paid for a service, and it's very clear in the documents they may or may not be able to get money out of your ex-husband. And secondly, and he didn't really say it like that, he was a little more suave. First and foremost, the fact is that child support was designed to benefit the Treasury, which benefits me, ladies on the bench. And so you can't sue the state because the benefit to the offspring can only be conceived as an incidental benefit, for the intent was to benefit the state treasury and receive federal funding to our organizations. So basically slapping you all in the face saying the reason it was created was to fucking help us, not you peasants, you second-class vagrant motherfuckers. Geez, when will you study the law? It's not for your kind, it's for our society to fleece you. I'm the guys that's in the Safe Care Act, and we really do care. We love your little Nina more than you do. Yeah. All right. Rob. Well, let's do it. Rob, you there? All right, you fell off the map.
Robin or Rob?
Robin, somebody's hand I put down. I'm sorry, I put the hand down.
Okay, might have been me. I'm wondering how this information can help me help an elderly woman who is, having trouble paying her mortgage. Would the receipt?
Abort mission. Not ready yet.
Well, years ago, we tried to finance a tractor, and we signed all rights reserved. And the dealer, they accepted the application, and then the finance company called back and said, "Sorry, we can't take your paperwork." So,
hold on. I gotta answer that.
Oh shit! There's somebody watching this motherfucker. Barkley. Man, this dude is the best. You can't just shake off and be a fucking retarded dog. He's got to get on the bed first. Cheers to whoever's here. Sorry, fucking not a whole lot doing, man. Drugs.